Hey guys, and welcome back to Rooted Convos with me, Josie Say. So I'm actually on my way to sleep, and I felt it would be the perfect time to share this folk remedy for Black History Month. And so as I'm getting ready to do my whole face routine and all that jazz, I thought I would talk about witch hazel, right? So of course back then they didn't have like Dickinsons and Thayers and stuff like that, but it's been well documented that the enslaved Africans here, they kept witch hazel bark, so not just witch hazel bark, because it comes from a bark, in their arsenal. And where did they get this plant knowledge? Because of course witch hazel was not something, from what I've gathered so far, that was on the continent. Now mind you, of course, the enslaved Africans, they believed in plant medicine. That was a huge part of who they were on the continent. They didn't have like pills and syrups and all that. Like we did like a lot of other things. And so the cool part about it is that this information glues in two heritages for me, which is my Native American side, thanks grandma, and my African side. So the enslaved Africans, they started to learn the land and like what properties the land offered for their everyday use, for their everyday ailments, for sicknesses and things like that. The Native Americans, of course, like they peep game and they're just like, hey, we have some remedies we can put you up on. And they were like, oh, okay. So like they came together and collaborated, so to speak, and the Native Americans taught the enslaved Africans like what the land offered. And one of those gifts was witch hazel bark. The Native Americans themselves, they used it for things like tumors and skin ailments and issues like that. And so of course that's the same information that they gave to the enslaved Africans. And so like I mentioned a little bit ago, those who were enslaved, they saw how amazing witch hazel bark was for different skin issues. And you got to think about how hard they're working in the fields, the fires, the bruises, the cuts, the beatings, things of that nature. And so for them to have something that would help their skin problems was top tier. So it wasn't just in like one county, one state, but it's just documented in different places that this was a remedy that they adopted and that they kept on deck. Like they kept it in good use. And so yeah, that's just a quick little tidbit that I thought would be so interesting. I'm getting ready to call it a night. The real one is tired, and I can't wait to share more about the heritage of just what I call herbalism, but just plant medicine and the remedies that our people used while they were here, and also where I can continue to connect it to how we still use them today without even knowing that we use them. So the next time you clean your face or remove your makeup with witch hazel, think about how one of your ancestors, they used to use witch hazel bark too, probably in a little bit different way, but we're all trying to heal something, right? So I'll see you guys again soon. Tell me if this is something that you knew. If it's not something you knew, let me know that too. Make sure you subscribe and also share it with a friend, because trust me, somebody got this shaken in their bathroom. All right. So I'll see you guys again soon, and we'll have another Rooted Convo.